Hi there, thank you so much for joining me today for this ballet-inspired Pilates workout. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with my videos, follow my Instagram, and tap that like button if you want to see more videos from me. For today's 15-minute ballet-inspired Pilates workout, we'll be starting with some Tabatas lasting 30 seconds long with 10 seconds of rest. So let's start with our toes facing out for grand pliés in second position. Exhale as you go down, inhale as you go up with your arms. For the next one, be sure that your feet are wide apart so that your knees don't go over your toes, and we're going to be pulsing and lifting each heel alternatively. So let's begin with 30 seconds of these pulses, lifting each heel. For the next one, flip your body towards one of your legs. Take a nice deep lunge where your knees are bent 90 degrees. Push forward into your front leg to a retire position with your arms in first position across from your belly button. Exhale as you go down. Inhale as you press into your front leg. Be sure that your knee doesn't go past your toes and that your back is staying vertical and you're not tipping your chest forward. Let's switch sides. Take a couple of seconds to breathe and let's switch legs. So the other foot is in front, parallel, knees over toes. Exhale as you go down, inhale as you go up to retire. Keep your back tall, keep your core engaged, and keep your head reaching towards the ceiling as if you were on a string. Take a breather for the next one because this is going to be a little bit of a cardio hit. Point your toes to each diagonal of your own little box in front of your hip. Sit your hips back into a double bounce squat. Jump in and jump out again to a double bounce squat. Let's keep going with this one. If this is too difficult for you, feel free to not jump it and just keep pulsing here and stretch your knees to standing. Excellent. Relax. Grab a sip of water if you need one. Be sure to stay hydrated. When you're ready, take a step towards the back of your mat. Walk your hands toward a downward dog. And on the next exhale, bring your knee towards your chest. Inhale, bring it back. Switch sides. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, back. Keep repeating this for the next 20 seconds. Make sure that when you find your plank, your hips don't stay too up and they don't dip down, and that your shoulders are right over top of your wrists. Now take another breather here if you need, or if you'd like to challenge yourself, go right away into an elbow plank, and we're going to start with some tendu back. So lift your right foot and exhale down. Inhale, lift your left foot, exhale down. Keep your legs parallel so that we're working on our hamstrings simultaneously. Keep your core strong, keep your shoulders stacked on top of your elbows, and keep that butt down. And rest here. Send your hips up high, walk your feet out to the width of your mat into a puppy dog stretch, and press your elbows into the floor, lengthening your spine. Let's meet in a tabletop. So press your hands firmly into the floor as well as your knees. Exhale into a cat and inhale to a cow. Exhale to another cat, belly button to spine, and inhale to a cow. Take a few more in your own timing here. After this last one, tuck your toes under, send your hips up high to the ceiling into a down dog from here. Raise one leg up to the ceiling. Let's do our right leg. As you inhale, exhale into a pigeon stretch with that right leg that just went high to the ceiling. Keep your hips square and let's press our hands into the floor as we exhale, look towards the ceiling, and inhale, reach forward, exhale further into our pigeon stretch. Press your hands into the floor and slowly roll up. Tuck your toes under, send that leg back up to the ceiling once more and find your down dog. Let's switch sides, so raise your left leg up to the ceiling. As you exhale, thread it through into a pigeon. Press your hands into the floor, inhale, look to the ceiling, stretch out your spine, open up your chest, and exhale, fold forward. Press your hands into the floor again. Look forward as you tuck your toes under and send your hips up into our downward dog. Once more, with your feet close together, raise your heels off the floor, send those hips high. Bend your knees generously, stretch them again. And let's roll forward into a high plank from here. Inhale, reach your left hand to the ceiling. As you exhale, you wrap your hand around your waist to a twist and inhale back to the ceiling. Exhale to a twist for 30 seconds. Let's switch sides right away. So now raise your right hand to the ceiling, wrap it around your waist, and raise it back to the ceiling. Continue this for 30 seconds. After finishing your last one, place both hands flat on the floor. Find your high plank. As you exhale, let's go through our chaturanga nice and slow. Hover a little bit just off the floor and release down all the way onto your stomach. To work a bit on our back, take your hands hovering off the floor, just like you're brushing something back and forward, kind of like you're swimming. Keep your hands hovering off the floor, keep your head down and your feet pointed and your glutes engaged. If this is too easy, feel free to challenge yourself by raising your head and shoulders slightly off the floor. Keep your core strong here. Don't let your low back sink down to the floor. Again, if this is too easy, raise those legs off the floor too for an extra booty burn. Try to keep your feet close together, just like you're diving into a pool. Hold your arms up high in a fifth ono above your head. Raise your shoulders off the floor even more. Bring them behind you and let's do some tricep pulses whilst we're here. If this is too harsh on your low back, stay grounded. Keep your head on the floor and your legs on the floor, but try to keep your legs and your head off the floor for an extra challenge. And release down. Turn your head side to side. Release your shoulders down. Take one foot into your hand into a quad stretch. On the next exhale, release one of your hands from your grip and press into your foot as you raise your head and your chest off the floor as well as your leg. Let's switch sides into our quad stretch. In the next exhale, raise your body off the floor while pressing your hand into the foot. And release all the way down. Press your hips back into a child's pose and just relax here. Take a sip of water if you need. Feel free to take your hands beside your feet to really let your shoulders roll down. Slowly roll up to seated, and let's find a tabletop for the next one. Now from our tabletop, tuck your toes under, send your knees slightly hovering off the floor into a bear hold. Kick your right foot back so it's parallel, bring it back into where it was, and let's repeat this 6 more times. Keep that core strong here. Press your hands into the floor. Don't let that belly fall. Keep your neck supported by keeping your head facing forward. I was shaking here, so if you are too, that is totally fine. Let's switch sides and repeat 8 on this side as well. And release down to a regular tabletop. Now let's take that leg we just worked, send your knee out to the side, bring it back in. Again, out to the side and back in. Kind of like clams, but kneeling. Let's do 5 more to make 8 on the first side. Now last one, we're going to hold it out here, extend your knee, point your toe down and up. Down and up, down and up. Keep your core strong here. Don't wiggle those hips. Down and up, down and up, down and up, and relax. Let's switch sides. Keeping our knee 90 degrees bent, keep the pelvis facing forward, and we do 6 more knee lifts. Now extend the knee, we tap the toe down and up. And 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, and 8. Relax. Give your glutes a little stretch by sitting back a little bit if you need. Why don't we take one leg out to the side, reach your hand up and over your head, and exhale, reach your opposite arm towards your opposite foot, looking to the ceiling, twisting your shoulders. Now twist your shoulders towards your front leg as you exhale, knee and nose are connecting. Walk your hands in front and really give yourself a nice glute stretch here. Slowly roll up. Take your extended leg from the side, stack your heel on your knee and your knee on top of your heel. Now either sit here for a stretch, or if you need, feel free to walk your hands further away from you to intensify this stretch. Slowly roll up, and let's repeat everything on the second side. So as you're ready, extend your opposite leg to the other side. As you inhale, you reach your opposite arm and try to connect your hand and your foot whilst keeping your shoulders facing forward or a little bit to the ceiling. Now exhale, nose meets knee. Walk your hands forward to stretch out your inner thigh as well as your glute. Slowly roll up, stack that foot on top of the other knee and that knee on top of the other foot, and walk forward if you want here. If you want to just stay seated, that is totally fine today too. Do what your body needs today. Slowly roll up. Let's scoot back a little bit. Extend your legs in front of you. Point your toes. As you inhale, you're going to reach your hands up towards the ceiling. And exhale, sit halfway back for an added challenge for your core. So lift those legs into your boat pose and let's pulse it out 5 times. Pulse it out another 5. Our Pilates 100s, but in a boat pose. For an extra challenge, extend your knees, point your toes, keep your back long. Keep your core strong, take your arms in front of your belly button, open them up to Alice Second, and hug your knees. Excellent work. Point your toes and exhale forward. Take your feet into your hands and bring them close towards you as we find our butterflies. We inhale, we reach up, and exhale, fold forward. When you feel ready today, slowly roll up to a seated position. Thank you so much for joining me today for this ballet-inspired Pilates workout. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and bye now.